Well, hey there, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? This is D4 back with you again. Just doing another quick demonstration. Got a gentleman, good friend. Well, we become good friends since we've connected with here with this platform. I want to introduce you guys to Mr. Tim Singleton. Tim, say hello to the folks.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, man, it's good to be on the call with you, my brother.
Oh man, you're so hey, that's what it's all about, man. I appreciate you doing this because it's all about transparency. And so, guys, right now I've jumped ahead. Okay, Tim already has money in his account. Like we literally just went down and opened up 3 accounts. Okay, it is a demonstration account, but it performs just like a live account. And so right now you see in the standard version, Tim already has 26.25. And in the 10X version, he has $262.50, nearly almost $300. And Tim, how long did it take for us to create those accounts?
Wasn't even 3 minutes.
So guys, we're going to show you the accounts, okay, that he did. So he opened up an account for Henry Jones, John Chappelle, and Tony Robbins there, okay? So I want y'all to see this because, guys, we're all about transparency here, okay? Now, we got to make a disclaimer. We're not financial advisors. It's not financial advice. This is just for demonstration and educational purposes. Please consult a financial advisor before you decide to put forth any money towards anything. All right, so I made my disclaimer so I don't have to get in trouble. All right, cool. So, guys, we're going to go to the login screen. Now, I want you guys to remember, okay? You see Tim Singleton is at the top here, right? There's his URL with his unique key. Everyone gets assigned their unique key that they have to their own private decentralized wallet. That's where all of Tim's money goes. There's no man or a group of people sitting behind in the weeds deciphering all of this. This is all automated. It's on the blockchain. Now, you don't have to know anything about blockchain. You don't have to know anything about crypto. All you have to do is open up an account like you already are doing with Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, your own bank account, crypto.com, Coinbase, all those. We have digital wallets. It's just we're helping them make billions of dollars. Here, the cash flow is instantly coming to us. Got it? So just wanted y'all to see that. So I'm going to go to the login screen. Okay. And I'm going to open up. We're going to log into John Chappelle, okay? Put his email there, backspace that. So Mr. John Chappelle, if you're looking at this, sir, I want you to see how straightforward this thing is and how nobody has to wait on money, and everybody participating is going to cash flow to $17,910 that they're going to receive every 28 days, okay? Now, let me go up here. Let me log into John Chappelle, okay? Now, this is how Tim's account was, guys, before we opened up those digital wallets, okay? So everyone's doing a one-time execution. Tim has already finished in this demonstration here. Now, John, you see this whole system got created for John, okay? Tim didn't have to create this website. I didn't have to create it. You're also going to get your own website funnel, okay, that comes along with it. But I'm not going to be sharing all that right now. So this is all the work that's involved in us being able to have this cash flow that's going to be coming to us. You're going to come down here and just put in 3 names of information. So, Tim, just give me the first name of somebody else. Or you can give me a church. It don't matter.
Let's go Larry Williams. Larry,
okay. Now, guys, I want you to see just with even doing one account, because I want you guys to understand, every time a transaction takes place, it's going to serve as instant withdrawable money, okay? So when I do this, hit that button, that is just as if John Chappelle just opened up an account for Larry Williams. John Chappelle, how long did it take that money to get in your account, sir? When Tim is smiling, you already know the answer.
Yes, sir. Instant.
Okay? You don't have to wait. Now, John, don't lose sight of this. Okay? I'm gonna show it to you. But do you understand that 9 other people just received money just then? You were not the only one that just received right then. Okay? Now, remember, everyone's just opening up 3 accounts that they're only required to do one time. So let's just go. I'm gonna put a church here. Let's do Saint John. Okay, NBC. Let's do West or East because they may have multiple locations here. Okay, Saint John, NBC, East, and we'll just put some numbers at coopcf.com. Right? And let's just put in a business. Let's put in Greg's Tire Shop. Because guys, we're able to incorporate businesses. We're able to incorporate any nonprofit. We're able to incorporate charities, hospitals, lending institutions. I already said businesses. Charities as well. Yes, it could be breast cancer awareness facility. We already have some Salvation Army branches that are also involved with this. And literally, folks, they have brought their branch over here. They were already receiving over $300,000 annually from the regulatory donors that donate every year. But watch this. Not only are they still receiving cash flow, the donations that they were already receiving, but because the money passes through everybody, even the donors are receiving ongoing residual cash flow. So think if you are a church, not only will it be ongoing cash flow for the church, but as the members participate, churches will not have to ever do a building fund ever again. All right, let me stop, man, before Tim fall out of his chair. So let me, Greg, Tire Shop, CF.com. Guys, what I love about what we do, guys, there's no hype on this. Okay, I don't have to hype this. I just have fun because I've been involved in home-based business for 18 years. Okay, and I know the work, and I know the percentage and the success rate. Okay, of those operations. It's only a 3% success rate. Period. That's not Douglas Ford. That's just it is what it is. Okay, here, folks, you heard me say it. Nobody waits on money. And everyone that participates that's doing the one-time execution, okay, we're all going to cash flow to $17,910. I'm going to go to the board and show you. Okay? So don't think I'm just going to be talking. I'm going to show it to you. But this is what I want to do now. Now you see, John Chappelle already has 875 and 8750. So I'm going to hit that button. So he just opened up 2 more digital wallets. He just opened up 2 more digital wallets. Tim, how fast did that money get inside of John's account?
Hey, instant. Once again, never fails.
Now, hold on, personal team. Okay. You guys see, it's just the 3 individuals there. Now I'm gonna grab St. John Church. Actually, no, you gave me Larry Williams. Let me go to Larry Williams. Okay. Now, but guys, watch this. So y'all see John Chappelle, just like Tim's account was when we logged out of it. Tim had 2625 and he had 262.50. Now I'm gonna log out as John Chappelle and I'm gonna go back into Tim's account. Okay. Tim right there. You go log in. Remember, Tim was at 2625 and he was at 262.50. Tim, do you have more money in your account, sir?
Yes, sir.
Tim, did you have to come out of any more money out of pocket?
No, not at all.
Did you have to open up any more accounts?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay, guys, let me go to this personal theme. It's the same 3 accounts. It's all anybody's required to do. All right, so now, okay, let's go back to his results. Y'all see his results are at 30, and they're also at 300. In this case, I would really like Tim to take a screenshot. I would also want John to take a screenshot. I'm gonna tell you why here in a second. Okay. So let's go back to the login screen. Now we're gonna log in as Mr. Larry Williams. Then we're gonna let that be the last one. Okay, let's go to Larry. Put in Larry Williams there. Got the password there. Log in as Larry Williams. Now Larry Williams is gonna be just like you saw John's was and just like Tim's was before we put 3 accounts in. John is at all zeros across the bottom. Okay? Now, guys, you literally just saw Tim's account had 300, 330. You saw John's account had close to 300. Okay? How long is it taking me to open up those accounts? And literally, you have 2 people, okay, we're combined with almost $700 between the both of them. Now, look, I'm about to go into Larry's account. Tim, you want to give me another first name?
Let's do East Beckley football, youth football.
Okay. East Beckley. Is that B-C-K-L-E-Y?
Yes, sir.
Okay, football. Must be a foundation or a charity of some sort, which is all good because
it's a youth football team.
Youth football team. Love it. So let's just do East Beckley football. 255 at coopcf.com. Okay. We're gonna go ahead. We'll go ahead and jump ahead. Let's do Jack Miller at coopcf.com. Okay. And let's do another business. Let's do Bruce karate gym. Okay. Here we go. So again, y'all see Larry Williams, he's at all zeros. Just like John's account was, just like Tim's account was, okay? Come down here, hit the button. That is just as a token got assigned to make those accounts active. Nobody has to wait on money, folks. Everyone's gonna cash flow to $17,910, okay? And again, as Larry was receiving his money instantly, more money just went to John and more money just went to Tim, okay? And folks, it all happens instantly. I just did this in 3 accounts and they just did it all within the last 10, 15 minutes. And folks, it would be more money if I used everybody. I only used, 1 person per every account, but there'd be more money. So the money you seeing is not indicative to everyone that's, that doing it, okay? So, but let's go back to the login screen. So we're gonna go log back into, John's account. There's John Chappelle right there. Remember, John Chappelle was at what? He was at 2625 and he was at 262.50.
Yes, sir.
We log back into John's account. Does John have more money?
Yes, sir. Yes, he do.
Did John have to open up any more accounts? Let's go see. He still has the same 3, folks. The same 3.
Plus, John was asleep at the time.
Plus, John was asleep at the time. I love it. All right. Finally, let's go back into Tim's account. Remember, Tim was at 300 in the 10X version and 30 in the standard version. Okay. Go back to Tim. Tim Singleton. Okay. Sitting up here doing a Zoom with me, and bada boom, bada bing, folks, it's not going to fail. It's going to happen every single time from this day onward, anytime, every time, all the time, anywhere around the world. When a transaction takes place, Tim, Larry, and John, and anybody else is going to receive ongoing residual cash flow. You can't move out of the way of it.
Hey, that's excellent, because hey, a lot of people need this right here. A lot of people need this.
And guys, you're talking with a leader. I'm not going nowhere unless the Lord take me over. That's the only way. I don't need to go anywhere, guys. I found what I'm looking for. I found it. I got direct connection with the CEO. His vision is this is it. This is what the world is going to be doing. You can take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. So let me go to the board, because I want you guys to see the numbers. But first off, I want you to see the transparency. That nobody is waiting, nobody waits on money. And everybody's going to cash flow to $17,910 that they're going to receive every 28 days. And so this money's that you see in each of these guys' accounts, it goes literally to their co-op wallet, where then they can withdraw the money. It doesn't have the withdrawal button there because these are not active accounts. But once they are active, okay, then it's real money. This is not points. This is not business volume. No, this is real, actual money, what I like to call instant withdrawable money. Let me go to the board. Let me go to the board, okay? Oh, man, I love what I do. I promise I do. All right. So, as you see, I've been doing demonstrations all day. Got out. All right, so we'll line this up here. So again, guys, I get it. Many people have been a part. Some people share with you about a lot of these things that are like these blessing circles, these looms, eternal seeds, these money flowers, all these different things that people have been trying to bring people together and people receive money. Even with all good intents and purposes, because certain dynamics are not involved and certain dynamics are involved, it always fades out. Because when it's man-driven and it's so many moving parts, so many people having responsibility to do something, something's going to go awry, and then you're not able to give money back or nothing, all that stuff. We don't have to deal with none of that. But here's another issue, is that over here, like when a person gets started, once you bring in your 2, right? Okay, does anybody receive any money when this happens? No.
No.
Then what? They got to do it again. This person then brings in 2. This person then brings in 2. Do they receive any money when they do this? No. Does this person even receive any money? No. See, that's delayed gratification. And all the while, these are the dynamics. I've actually talked to administrators that were administrators of these. That's why they're bringing all their teams over here, because they see, oh, this is automated. This is already predictable, and it's already predetermined. Here, you still got people that are wondering, am I going to receive anything? They're over here being a little, skeptical. maybe just you know, a little antsy. That you know, they're like, you know, what's going on? A lot of people have lost money over here. Okay? I've never partaken in one, and I've talked to people. Guys, this thing has made local news channels. Okay, and so, but watch this. So when these people bring into, okay, this is when somebody receives money, but it's only the person where at the top. So this person here is the only one that received money when this happened. These people didn't receive no money yet. These people haven't received no money yet. These people. So basically, you have to rely on a maybe in this example, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why this fades out. And then when you talk about MLM, okay, basically it's about duplication, where everybody pretty much primarily can't duplicate the person at the top. Why? Because you have to have a certain level of skill set to really get up here and start earning the money up here. And so if nobody gains the skill set, you know what happens? That auto ship is still coming. And if that auto ship is coming and you're not making enough money to cover that auto ship, guess what's gonna happen? People gonna cut that auto ship off. And when the auto ship gets cut off, then guess what? Ain't nobody making no money. And so then you got people what? Let me go to the next deal. Let me go. So anyway, I'm just telling you what I know. I'm not putting no company down. I'm just telling you what's real out there. Okay?
All right.
But I'm showing you why I'm calling this the redemption. This is the redemption company, okay? Let me show you what happened. So you guys already seen it. That's why I wanted you guys to see the transparency first. So over here, guys, we're opening up digital wallets. Oh, I didn't mention that. Over here, there's not even a product, you know, with the Ponzi's and in these blessing circles. Yes, it's just people coming together, trying to put their monies together to make it work, but it's going to fade out because it's relying on delayed gratification. So over here, we have digital wallets. So many of you guys already are using a digital wallet. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, I've already said all those. Now, when a transaction takes place with Cash App, how soon is Cash App receiving that money? Instantly.
Instantly, correct.
The transaction done with Venmo or Zelle or with your bank account. Because even with your own bank, Wells Fargo, Chase, whatever these other ones are, when a transaction takes place, what happens? Instantly, the bank is receiving money. So remember, everybody's here is just doing a one-time execution of just opening up 3 digital wallets for 3 others that are going to do the same, and they're just going to do that one time. Guys, this is the automation right here. This is why Cashflow is going to consistently be coming to everyone. Because you remember what I said, and I'll keep saying it and keep saying it. Nobody waits on money. And since no one waits on money, no one is required to do it only one time. Doug, well, what if my 3 don't do it? Well, first off, they don't come in because it's about cooperation. They have to already have said, no, I'm going to do it. Because think about it, guys. They only do it one time, right? One time. So either they don't have the money or they just don't want to participate. So why would we bring anybody that's not going to participate? What happens if we bring somebody in that doesn't participate? Doesn't that stop the cash flow? Yes. Do we want the cash flow to be stopped? No. And so when people participate, how many times they got to do this, Tim?
One time. One time.
And I just went and did 3 accounts. It took me 90 seconds to open up those wallets for each of them. And if I wasn't doing all the talking, you'd have saw 3 accounts collectively almost having $1,000, with each of them being like 300 and something, okay? And it took me literally 10 minutes to do it. I'm wanting everybody that gets involved, let's say everyone took 3 days or less, okay? Or less. I just showed you it got done in 10 minutes. Now, I'm gonna start off at the standard version first, okay? So with the standard version, We're gonna say this is Tim. Tim's gonna do it in 3 days or less, right? He's gonna open up 3 accounts that he only does one time, right here. How much does it involve? $125 one time out of pocket. That's gonna cover the exchange fees and depending on what crypto you use. For some cryptos, it may be a little less. For some, it's gonna be 120, no more than 125. So that's why I just say 125, okay? So when Tim does this, okay, Rev Tim did it in a day or 2 days, or if he took 3 days, he's gonna instantly receive 26. Okay? Now, I like to make it personal and not have a bunch of numbers up here. So just know it's 3 individuals right here, but I'm just gonna use John right here. John Chappelle, okay? So what John's gonna do? 3 accounts, one time. When John does that, okay, what is John gonna receive? 26. Same thing that Tim did. But guess what happened? Tim's money went up. Now, let me break it down to you. Why did Tim's money go up? Because this is what happens. Every time there's a contribution, which is basically every time an account opens, okay? Every time an account opens, guess what? It's gonna be broken up and 10 people are gonna receive from it every single time. And you and your 3 friends are always gonna be 2 of the 10 that always receive from this day forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So that's why you're doing it one time, but yet you're gonna constantly be receiving over and over and over again because you, John, and Tim in this example are always gonna be receiving from every contribution. Now you understand, they already received from their own participation. John, or not John, Tim, when you got involved, because me and Tim was talking, he's been a part of some other companies. Tim, what company you got a part of? And as soon as you put your name on the dotted line and you gave me your credit card and you hit the button, tell me what company that already had money in your account the moment they put you in.
None. That company called Not One. Not one.
He said none.
Yeah, that's a great thing about this, man. Not only instant money, but you can withdraw money.
All right. So John is done. Guys, when I put this line, I didn't put it on Tim. Forgot. Guys, this line signifies that they don't have to open up any more accounts and they're not required to come out of any more money out of pocket. So John then did it in 3 days. So that represented 6 total, because we're just talking about Tim, because Tim started this, right? But the same thing for John. John took 3 days. But we're just going based on Tim right now, right? So Tim took 3 days, John took 3 days, John and these other people, they took 3 days. Now, yes, guys, there's more people because it was 3 people that he opened up an account for. So not just John, there's 2 others here. I'm just doing one name to make it personal. And then obviously 3 went from 3 to 9. So there's 9 here. So I'm just gonna use one person, Larry, to represent all those that are here. Because everybody's just doing the same thing. What is that? 3 accounts, one time. Okay, so what Larry does, he does it in 3 days or less as well. And all these other people, that's gonna represent 9 days total. Got it? They're just doing this one time. What is Larry gonna receive? 26. What's gonna happen automatically? Remember, 9 other people are gonna receive. Larry's one of the 9. He goes to 38. Okay. Tim, he's one of the 10 too. Guess what? His money goes up to 87. Go again. This is day 12 now. what's going to happen? They're doing the same thing one time. Let's say this is a church that got involved. Church did it. What happens? 26. What happened to Larry's money? Gold up. It went up to 38. What happened to John's money? It goes up to 87. What happens to Tim's money? It goes up to $249. We're on 12 days in.
Yes, sir.
Here's my question. When accounts kept opening, did just one person's money go up or everybody's money went up?
Everybody.
So this is not one of those things where only the person at the top. Come on, guys.
Right.
This ain't, you ain't seen nothing like this. This is the real deal here. This is getting everybody cash flow. Nobody getting left out. All right? So let's say this is one of the church members here, okay? What they gonna do? 3 accounts, one time. That's gonna be 15 days in, right? Understand, I ain't saying nobody had to do 4 accounts, 5 accounts. I ain't saying nobody had to do this 2 times, 4 times. Everybody just did 3 accounts one time, 125. So this is respective to everyone. So from the time you start, with everybody taking 3 days or less, with the math, because Tim even told me he good at math, is everybody respective 15 days. So what happens? 26 here for the church members. Look at the church money. They go up to 38. Look at Larry's money. It goes up to 87. Look at John's money. It goes up to 249. Look at Tim's money. It goes to $538. Here we are to day 18, guys. Day 18. Now, even though everybody took 3 days, collectively, this was 18 days. Now, please understand, I'm saying 3 days or less. Y'all saw me do 3 accounts in 10 minutes. Let's say if this was, everybody did it in 24 hours, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 6 days. Somebody could be at $538.
6 hours.
It could be 6 hours.
Right.
Because we dictated, guys. You already know when I do it, the money coming.
Instantly.
So if we're, looking to get cash flow, do you want cash flow tomorrow or you want cash flow like yesterday?
Right.
So I'm just laying it out 3 days because some of y'all, if I take you too fast, your mind gonna go, well, that's too good to be true. Folks, let me tell you something. Out of all the people that you know, if you can't find 3 friends that don't want to be a part of somewhere, they don't have to wait on money, and everybody's going to cash flow to $17,910, you just may want to maybe consider finding some more friends. That's about as genuine as I can be for you.
Hey, how often they gonna get their money?
Every day.
But the 17,000, how much?
Oh, every 28 days.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was every 28 days. This is not one time, ladies and gentlemen. So let me now. All right. So 18 days. So there's 26 here, right? Now at this point, 15 days in, Tim is now going to be upgraded to the 10X version. Okay. But I want you to see everybody following him is going to be upgraded to the 10X version as well. Okay. Now understand, when you start earning in the 10X version, you're still receiving money from over here. This don't stop. This keeps going. Now wait till I get to the 10X version. So let me finish these numbers. So now the church member goes to 38. His money goes up as a result of this. The church's money goes up to 87. They only did it one time. I forgot to put these lines right here. Larry's money goes to $249. He did nothing else. John been stopped doing stuff. He's at $538. Okay? He's now also too going to the 10X version, you know, because Tim went there 3 days before. Tim's money is still growing over here. It's $1,741. Now, I'm going to erase all this. So just know everybody's respected 18 days is going to have them in the 10X version. Now, again, it can go faster. It's all predicated on, you know. So here we go. So now, Tim is over here now in the 10X version. Okay. Who came in 3 days later? John, right? Now, here's my question. Did Tim have to come out of any more money out of pocket?
No, sir.
It was basically from the collective amount that upgraded him over here. Did John have to come out of any more money out of pocket?
No, sir.
Did he have to open up any more accounts?
No, sir. Just his 3.
So, John comes in, guess what Tim receives? He's in the 10X version now. He's at $260. Guess who comes over after this? Larry, 3 days later. Here's Larry. And, you know, and the rest of them. What John goes up to? 260. What's going to happen automatically? Tim money go up to 380. Then what? The church comes over. That's day 9 over here in the 10X version. What happens to Larry? 260. What happens to John? 380. What happens to Tim? $870 every 28 days. The church members then come over. Okay. What happens to the church? 260. What happens to Larry? 380. What happens to John? 870. What happens to Tim? $2,490. Tim, you all right?
Man, I'm holding. I done strapped in. I done put my seatbelt on. I feel a couple G-forces ready to hit me. And I feel like I'm going to have to go into some pilot training or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys, my 85-year-old grandmother who plays bingo, she got involved in this. She knows nothing about no crypto. She knows nothing about blockchain. I said, Big Mama, just give me your money and I'm going to set your account up, guys. She's involved in all her bingo. She goes plays bingo every Sunday. She brought all her bingo friends in, who then connected to they neighbors and church members, because they all cliquish. Okay? They're all in this. Okay, they receiving comma monies every single week, and it's just scaling up. Yeah? I told them I would go out, and I would go ahead and work it with them and work it for them. Okay, but I said at least you got to have 3 others to do it. So we just lined them all up, guys. And that's what I tell you, just get in line. I said, everybody gets there. So where am I at now? Okay, church members, let's say they bring in a business, or let's say they bring in a nonprofit, or let's say they bring in a charity, or let's say they bring in another country. Let's say we got Mexico. Okay, guys, this is going all over the world. What happens? They receive what? 260. The church members probably don't know nobody over here. This church don't know nobody in Mexico. But yet, as we open up Mexico, all of them transactions is having everybody money. $380 for the church. Larry goes to $870. John goes to $2,490. Hold on, that was day 12, that was day 15. I'm getting lost in my days here. Tim goes to $5,380. that he's receiving every 28 days. Now, guys, we're at day 18. Now, please understand, it keeps going. I got to stop it at some point because I don't want to overwhelm nobody. But there's a whole lot of money on the table. I'm just saying 18 days. For anybody that's looking at this for the first time, please do us the business favor. If you know of another plan that can get the average everyday person taking no skill set to do, to get us all respectively in, well, let's say they started in the standard version and came over here, 18 days over there, 18 days over here, that's 36 days. That's just 6 days over a month. That'll get a person, so let's look at this. So this is day 18, right? So they receive 260, okay? These church members receive 380. Because guys, everybody's getting to these amounts. It's not just one person. You saw everybody receiving every amount. 870 over here for the church. Larry goes up to $2,490, just like you see up here with John. John goes to $5,380, okay? And Tim, 18 days in the 10X version, he's at $17,910. And when he goes to day 21, okay, which is going to be 18 days for John, I'm not going to erase all the numbers. Guess what? John goes to $17,910. Was Tim the only one? No. John, and then 3 days after that, Larry is at $17,910. Let you know a little secret. Trust me, John, them money still was going up. I just stopped it at 17,000. But I wanted you to see, it just wasn't Tim that's winning. It's just not John that's winning. It's just not Larry. It's the church. It's the church members. It's the business. It's the charity. It's the nonprofit. It's Mexico. I'm done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, guys, listen, I am working closely with Tim. I'm going to put this video on a YouTube link, and John, I keep calling you John. Tim is going to share it with you, okay? Guys, let's just get in line. Nobody has to wait on any money. Everyone is going to cash flow to $17,910 that they're going to be receiving every 28 days. You don't have to do an execution one time. Okay, so that's my time. I'm gonna stop the recording. Tim, any last closing remarks, man, that you just want to say? Anything, or if you may not want to say anything.
Nah, this is what I want to say, man. Hey, I'm so not that I'm glad, I'm blessed to have came across this.
Yes, sir.
Because for me, it's a no-brainer. Like you say, instantaneous money. You can instantly withdraw it if you need it.
That's right.
Man, people ain't even getting this at their job, man. You know? This right here just shows it's freedom.
Yeah. And we run it. We govern it. We dictate it.
Yes, sir. Hey, I got my track shoes on. And like I said, I'm strapped in. So, hey, I'm ready to go.
Absolutely. And guys, make us out of liars. I always say, I've been telling this, I've been screaming from the rooftop for the last 6 months. I've been able to draw my money flawlessly, not just me, my grandmother too, okay? Everybody that's been with me, okay? Right now, mortgage is already taken care of, okay? House is already taken care of. My daughter, we got money for her through this platform. She has her whole Airbnb business that she's running, okay? We're using Cashflow for that. My son, who's just about to graduate or get his barber license, he doesn't know this yet, but we got a whole year of booth rent paid off for him. He don't even know it. Okay? But that's just what we're able to do with this cash flow. Okay? And so, it's not about the material things, it's about the freedom of what you will be able to do. Okay, but there again, I like to work with a person. Let me work with you to at least where we get your monthly mortgage bill taken care of. We get all your bills eliminated with this cash flow, okay? Where you're not out there having to worry and hit the pavement and have your money be connected to putting in time. It's time to get cash flow, folks. Cash flow is that money that's coming in that you're not having to work for. It's working itself. And without gambling, okay? Stop all this gambling, okay? Where your money gets locked up and you don't get access to your money. Here, folks, you have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, access to your money. You can withdraw it when you want it. It's your money. That's all.